Okay. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Hi, Mama Cat. Hi, Terry. Hi, Stony. Hi, Texas. Hi, Jill. Okay. Am I unmuted now? Okay. Yeah, I had muted it earlier while I shared out stuff. Hey, Rain. How you doing? Excuse me. Okay. Let me get set up here. Okay. Hey, Kelly. Let me light my candles. Come on. Yeah, it is. Actually, I was going to throw a shirt over top, and I threw it in the dryer, and I just remembered it when you said something. Oh well. Okay. I'm not sure if Thomas is going to be here tonight. I think he has company still. Um, so maybe if someone could, one of my moderators perhaps, keep track of whoever wants a reading, I'd sure appreciate it. Light the incense. Let me do the singing bowl here. Well, I had an old strobe light. I don't know if it still works. I do have a mirror ball. Okay. Texas. Here's a singing bowl in case you've never seen it before. I think everyone here pretty much has. It's a little pad that goes with it. It gives off a soothing melody there. It's supposed to be. I have a mirror ball. Oh, okay, Stony. How to sit. Oh, very carefully. That was an easy question to answer. Okay. What's a mirror ball? Hi, Adrian. A mirror ball is kind of like a round ball covered in squares of glass, and you shine a light on them, and they spin around and reflect little squares of light all over the room, like on a dance floor. And I used to DJ, so I had one. Yeah, disco ball. There you go. That's an alternate name for them. I'm putting down my crystals, laying them out. And then I'll turn you all down here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh yes, gotta have the tourmaline, black tourmaline. Uh, well, she popped in earlier. Oh, well, I'm gonna be celebrating it. I don't know if I'm not gonna be trick or treating, of course, but I always do. Well, maybe sometime, Jill. Okay. Nope. And I dropped one already. Okay, so if anyone wants a rune, please put an put an R in chat. Oh, I do too, Rain. I love black tourmaline, and I'm lucky I didn't do it this time. But I end up pronouncing it tourmaline, and it's tourmaline. I get them backwards. Okay, Terry. Terry will be first. So let me turn you all down here. Stay. Oh, that ain't too bad. Okay, so we'll do Terry first. Oh, you're lagging. Sorry to hear that, Joker. You celebrate Halloween every day of the year. There, you're talking now. In my heart, I do too. Okay, this is for Terry. Okay. And Okay, Terry. For you, I see your destiny is a mystery coming up. There's some sort of secrets being held back. There's potential for freedom, an ending to something. It looks like something might be coming to an end. And of course, with that, something new's beginning. I see you maybe not listening to advice, being kind of stubborn on something, a certain issue. You need to listen to the advice. Looks like they know what they're talking about. I see in you great wisdom, advice. Maybe you give advice or you seek advice, inspiration. Good time coming up. Although you might be tested too on something, a test of your courage or in some sort of test, and not a written exam type test. Um, I see a victory coming up. Good time for insight, good insight, luck, optimism. Honor, achievement. Maybe a time of rest coming soon, too. But here I see some recklessness, frustration. You're feeling hassled over something. Boy, it's all been pretty good up to that last one, and it looks like something's going to end up bothering you in the end. Did that make any sense? Oh, while I'm at it, I'll throw in a rune card with it. Oh, okay. You're welcome, Terry. And now your rune card is Dagaz. It didn't come up in your reading at all, but let me see. Well, I'll read you what the book has to say. Come on. Where are we at? Just bear with me a second. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I got the page in Spanish. Look at that. Oh, boy. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Tagaz represents the midday light. The key word with it is joy. It's associated with light at midday when the sun's rays are at their greatest splendor. In the image, A boy and a girl dance with joy in the light of a summer's day. A butterfly, symbol of beauty, flutters above them. It is a moment of joy and happiness, falling in love and prosperity, light and wisdom. Everything is illuminated. The truth fills our lives with bliss. Our dreams finally come true, and it's time to commemorate them and celebrate together with loved ones. Everything is harmonious in the dance of life, and there is no trace of aggression or in our behavior. Suggestions for meditation. What relationship do we have with our body? How do we express joy? Do we allow ourselves to be happy? The God offers happiness and enthusiasm. It helps us overcome stumbling blocks and feelings of guilt. It makes us feel light and beautiful, ready to seize the opportunities that life offers us. Okay. Oh, I do too, Terry. Oh, I need to put this aside. I'm getting smoked out here. All right. Okay, now let me see who was next. Let's see. Texas is next. Okay, Texas, you said you had a question. Um, what was your question? You're welcome, Terry. Okay, if you ask for your inheritance early, what will become of that conversation? Okay, for you, Texas, I see potential, um, a conclusion of some sort, something coming to an end. Um, this one says things cannot be rushed, everything in its own time. Uh, this shows you being stubborn, not listening to advice, perhaps. Um, I see a reason for optimism, fortune, victory. Uh, you'll have clear sight, good intuition, time of good intuition. Um, and some secret will be revealed, perhaps. Unexpected results. Perhaps someone's going to be disloyal to you. Um, boy, what I'm getting from this is it looks like it's saying, it's kind of telling you, take it and don't rush it. Maybe hold on a little while before you do it. But it says also that if you do, it looks like you might be successful. But this last one says unexpected results. So I don't know. It looks like it might go in your way. But then again, something here might happen at the end. You might not get what you think you're going to get. So I'm sorry, Texas, to say it looks like quite a mystery. Although it does look like secrets are going to come out. Okay, Texas. And let me read you a card now for that. Hey, Pokey. Hi, Boston J. Welcome. Did I miss anybody? Okay, I think I got everyone. Okay, let's see what the rune cards have to say. Oh, I've already had that one. I should set that aside. Gabo, you have Gabo is the rune. And that represents, let me read it off to you. Okay, Gabo means gift. The keyword is gratitude. This rune relates to feelings of gratitude you have when you are given something, as well as our generosity in giving of ourselves. A young man offers a cup that appears full and abundant. His expression is serene and generous, as well as resolute and dignified. Gabo means gift in the material, emotional, and spiritual sense. Devotion and reward are the two fundamental aspects of this card. We must not be afraid to make the first move and act freely without asking for anything in return. This attitude is actually a sign of inner strength. Are we capable of giving love? Does our presence enrich group moments and make them more peaceful? Do we tend to absorb energies from another, or do we give them with generosity? Are we a reference point for others? Gabo helps to open our hearts to the ideal of brotherhood and cooperation. So that kind of indicates that there is something coming your way, a gift coming your way. So I don't know, Texas. Maybe you might be able to make better sense out of all that. Okay. Let's see. Was there anyone else? Okay, Boston J wants a reading. Okay. Boston J. Okay. Now, J, let me see. Um, let's see. I see something cannot be foretold in here. Um, it's up in the air. Possibly you have control over the outcome of the situation. That might mean it's changeable. Depends on what you do. But it's a mystery. Perhaps secrets being kept from you or being kept by you. Um, I see a breach of loyalty. Watch out. Thought I had that turned over. And it looks like this is going to be lasting quite a while. This situation, it's going to be a long term thing, relatively speaking. I see strength, health, distant influences. So it looks positive in that aspect. Ambition, growth, light, breakthrough. You're a fighter, you're a warrior, um, with courage and a good sense of judgment. But perhaps you're going to be called to sacrifice something of yourself. Now, there's limits, upheavals, risks, delays coming in the future. It was looking really good here. I guess there's only so far it can go before it reaches its limits. Upheaval, something's going to change in here. But like I said, a lot of it depends on your actions. Okay, if you know any of what I'm talking about here, if it makes sense to you, maybe you'll know how to avoid it. Um, okay, Jay, let me do you a card. Um, I have my stuff all over the place here. I need a bigger desk. Okay, you have Rado. Rado. And it means chariot of the sun. And from Rado, we get words like radius, radial, referring to round things. The key word here is travel. This card is associated with travel in the physical as well as symbolic sense. So your life may be going places while you're still staying at home. You know what I mean? It can be moving on in more ways than just traveling. The horseman rides his steed proudly toward his goal while the sun rises and begins its journey across the sky. The meaning of this card is that of progress toward a greater consciousness. The journey is to be understood both physically and metaphorically. Rado invites us to have faith in our dreams and to get closer to them as to get to the root of our wishes and therefore to make a thorough understanding of our nature. Acting independently will make us stronger and more aware of our limits. Questions for meditation. How independent are we? How much do we depend on the judgment of others? Are we able to move ahead on our own? How discouraged do we become at the first sign of difficulty? Do we wish to be elsewhere, free and unattached? Rado increases self-esteem and our inner balance. All right, Jay. So any of that make sense to you? Well, thank you, Rain, for putting up my links. Okay, let's see. Did Pokey want one? You're welcome, Jay. Oh, that's what I have, Joker. Anyone else want a reading from the runes? I'm doing runes right now. Okay, okay, Cindy. I'll do them in just a bit. Pokey, you want a rune reading? Is that what you want? I'm just making sure. Okay, Pokey. Um, okay, these. Okay, there's potential for you, Pokey. Um, freedom, uh, perhaps something that's been holding you back is going to lighten up or let you get out and do what you want to do. Um, I see a period of strong emotions. Good time for your intuition. Strong time period for your intuition. and any psychic abilities you have. Um, Good time to be listening to your dreams, too. They could be telling you something. Okay. With that said, though, I see blocked energy. You're kind of restless. Um, Questionable motives. I'm not sure what that's about. Good time for friendship. Um, you'll be very upbeat, positive, aspirations, good fortunes coming your way. Um, Let me see. Next, I see a long journey for you, but not necessarily in a physical way. Uh, could be like a spiritual journey or a journey of the soul. There will be sudden change, and I think that goes back to this ending. There's going to be sudden change. Something about timing. This change that's going to take place all depends on timing. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you, Pokey, but there you go. And let me draw you a card from the runes. I don't do this very often, so this is a special. Okay, you have Thurizaz. And you got like this little Conan the Barbarian guy on there. Thurizaz. I believe that comes from the god Thor. Uh, I'm not sure. Let me look it up here. Here we go. I don't know if you can see the picture on it, the little symbol at the top. Well, that little triangular symbol is a thorn. And that's what this refers to. This card refers to thorns. And the key word is struggle or conflict. The rune is associated with struggle and the dangers involved in completing a challenge. Thor, yeah, the god of thunder and divine energy, kills the poisonous serpent in this picture. And to do so, he needs all the courage he does. Courage he has. He does not feel pain or being bitten. You must take risks in order to win, and since the outcome of it is not clear until the end, you must accept the truth and banish fear. It's time for you to face your wild side. Let's focus our attention on how we can react to change. Do we have the courage to get to the bottom of a situation, or do we prefer to close our eyes when facing inconvenient truths, perhaps in fear of having too strong a reaction? This rune instills courage and clarity of thought each time we must face risk and potential danger. That talks a lot about some of the things I told you in your rune reading, too. It kind of reflects back. Okay? Wild side. Oh, okay. Hi, Angel. Spirit Stalker. I'm glad you told me. Hi, Kim. Oh, you're from Erie? I'm from West Virginia, North Central West Virginia. Okay, and Angel wants a rune, or Kim wants a rune, excuse me. Kim wants a rune. Oh, you're welcome, Pokey. Ooh, don't get them stacked up very much once in a while. And this one's standing up, so. Okay. I felt a tiny bit of something in this, and that's a maybe. I'm not sure about that. Okay. Start off with there's mystery involved here, secrets, uh, something within your control to control the outcome of this reading. So this may not come to pass depending on your actions, on what you do. I see wisdom. Um, you're going to be tested, perhaps. Something will inspire you, or perhaps someone will come to you for advice, or you might come to someone else for advice. Very strong emotional time. Good time for intuition. Work on your psychic abilities. Listen to your dreams when you have them, what they're saying. The spirits might be trying to contact you right now. I see a sudden change, all depending on the timing of things. So, yeah, more than one way. You're way in control of this future. And the outcome will be you'll feel used by others, misled, and vulnerable. So, if you can, I would try to avoid following in these same paths. I'm not sure how you can go about doing that since I don't really know you very well. So I hope that made sense. And let me give you a card now. Your card is Isa, which means ice. And let me look that page up here. Okay. The key word here is intuition. The rune is associated with thought and intuition, to the unexpected flashes of awareness that pierce the veil of illusion and sometimes cause turmoil, both internal and external. Odin, in the picture, holds a stick at the end of which shines a transparent stone, which could be carved ice. This symbolizes the purity of truth. The literal meaning of Isa is ice. Something cold, cutting, yet pure, transparent, and delicate. Courage and moral strength are needed to be able to sustain the truth unwaveringly. How do we use our intelligence? Are we hypocrites, or do we try to use thought to make progress? Do we fear the truth, or do we seek it out, even if it might be upsetting? Isa protects us from overly harsh criticism, enhancing our critical thinking and self-esteem. Okay? There you go, Kim. I hope that made some sense to you. Well, I could, Jill. Yeah. Yeah, I can do oracle cards. Okay, that was everyone for the runes then. I'm going to take a brief break if there are no more for the runes. And give my throat a break. So how's your all's week's been going? It's hump day. Oh, Angel, you want one too? Okay. Give me just a sec. I'll get right back into reading them in just a sec. Okay. Angel, for you, well, we have a lot here showing up. But unfortunately, a lot of them's in a bad position. But I'll get to that here in a sec. No, nothing off of these. Okay. Things sure aren't going anywhere for you. There's been upset in plans, delays, perhaps unexpected travel, but I don't think so. Most likely not. Maybe you're feeling kind of lost right now. It's a time period of weak will, low energy, perhaps illness. You want to keep yourself well, so take care of your health. Perhaps missed opportunities. Now, there's going to be an ending and a beginning for you coming up too, and this one's going to really stick out. It's going to be something very notable, something that you'll remember for a while. Not sure what that is, but something's ending and something new beginning. Okay, with this change, I see harmony, blessings, joy, affection. Um, you got the warrior one, so once more, you're going to be strong. You're going to be brave. You're going to have courage. Um, but with this one, there's always that thing about giving of yourself, sacrificing of your own time or abilities. Maybe give of yourself in a physical way. Um, this reflects to this other one at the very beginning, stagnation, inactivity, tension. So yeah, things just don't seem to be going for you, and it's going to be in this whole period coming up. You'll have this short little period, but overall, it's just going to kind of go on, and there will be this notable change, which will bring better times for you. But that's about it. Okay, Angel, and let me get you a card. Okay, you have Awaz. Awaz. Okay, that means horse, and the key word is action. This card is associated with action and movement. Wow. A winged horse, cuts through the sky, while in the foreground, a young woman with a sort of third eye stares intently. That ain't right. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I misspelled it. Okay, the meaning of this, scratch all that beginning, scratch that. The meaning of this is the yew tree, the yew tree. Keyword obscurity. Awaz is linked to the yew tree, which is the Germanic world associated with death. This card depicts a skeleton tormenting a man who is tied to a pole. However, the man appears to be quite strong and perhaps will be able to free himself. This card speaks to us of inner strength and the efforts we must undertake to achieve radical and painful changes, as well as defend ourselves against attack. This card also speaks of our dark side. All of us have one, and recognizing it is an important step in getting to the root of ourselves. Let's think about our ability to defend ourselves from the attacks of others. How much do we know ourselves and our own destructive tendencies? Awaz makes us strong, courageous, introspective, and helps us examine and overcome our deepest fears. Okay? And I do recall hearing some of that or seeing some of that in the runes I read for you earlier. Okay. So next I'll get to the tarot. Oh, okay. Jill wants rings. Okay, sorry, Jill, I didn't see you. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about Cindy Rain. Sorry you have to wait, Cindy. I'll get you as soon as I get to them. Oh, I'm going to do this over again. One had fallen out in my lap. In fact, I might just put that aside because that might have something in particular for you, Jill. Okay, for you, Jill. This one, it says patience, um, stress, obstacles, necessity. Maybe there's some sort of deep need you have. Watch for omens too. Watch out for signs. Um, Very good time for seeing signs in nature and stuff and things involving you personally. Um, Let me see. Next, wisdom, advice, inspiration. You too might be tested in some way. Not a written test or anything, but a test of your abilities, your emotions, your patience, maybe. Um, I see a breach of loyalty. Someone's going to betray you, it looks like. Keep an eye out for that. And finally, it says things cannot be rushed. You know, there's a time for everything. So if you're trying to push something along, don't just let it go on its own. Um, I hope that made some sense to you, Jill. And let me draw you a card. And let's see what you get. Um, I'm shuffling. Okay. You've got Algiz. And let me look that up. And it's funny because I learned it as Alhaz, Algiz. Here we go. Elk. It represents the elk and strength. This card is tied to willpower, a fundamental quality for confronting difficult situations. The rune means elk, an animal that for the German people represented the ability to defend oneself and resist adversity. In the picture, the man strikes an anvil with his hammer and sharpens his weapons in preparation for battle. In this difficult moment, resistance is needed, and the only way to garner this quality is by continuous physical, emotional, and spiritual training. One needs to give us one's all at every juncture of one's existence. Indeed, the card speaks to the value of generosity as well. Do we always give 100% of ourselves, or do we sometimes hold back, inventing some excuse? Are we capable of self denial? How much are we willing to sacrifice for others? Algis is helpful in any situation where patience and diligence are required. So there you go. Algis. Hope that made some sense to you. Hey, Tommy. Hey, next up is the tarot cards. And Cindy's first. But if you would like a tarot reading, put a T in chat. And I'm going to give my voice a rest here for a second. Boy, damn allergies. Hey, Lisa Hazard, how you been? Haven't seen you for a while. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Jill. Okay, that's cool. I think. I hope. Jeez, you'd swear I'd had something, but I haven't left the house hardly. So, hey, Haley. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. Welcome. You just missed the rune readings, but if you'd like a tarot card reading, put a T in chat. Anyone that wants a tarot card reading, put a T. Okay. It looks like you've been daydreaming in the past about something, making plans, but not acting on them. And it doesn't look like you're going to act on them here in the near future either. But let me get you to this part. Um, Here's a man. I believe it's very tied to emotions. This person, has your emotional heart, so to speak. And then you have the card, the lovers, which also refers to a relationship between you and someone else. So I don't know if it's an actual lover or a relative, a friend, whoever you have this relationship with. You think very highly of, and it looks like it's going really good right now. Don't expect much to happen though in the near future. Um, Things are going to go kind of stagnant. I don't know if you've really completely set your mind on what you want to do yet or how you might go about it yet. And it doesn't end up getting done yet. Not yet. All right. Oh, okay. That's okay. I've been sitting around dozing off all day long. Albert thinks I have the sleeping sickness. Um, I can't think of the word for it offhand. You're welcome, Cindy. Okay. Tommy's next. Okay. In the past, you've had problems, maybe conflicts with people. Um, Now you're kind of treading lightly, kind of afraid to do or say the wrong thing. So you're going about it very, very cautiously. Um, I see a change coming. No, I see happiness, reason to celebrate right now or very soon coming, and I think it has to do with this change. Um, Something's ending and something's beginning. Um, so whatever change is coming to your life, it looks like it's going to be good for you. Accept it. You know, don't fight it. Um, and in the end, you're going to turn toward a more spiritual way of life. At least in the near future, you're going to get a little bit more spiritual minded. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be church. It could be just your own, concentrating on your own self and uh, the metaphysical world and all like that. Okay, Tommy. Hi, Mike. You're welcome, Tommy. And now next we had Haley. Okay, Haley. You're doing a great job, Rain. Thank you. Just wanted to let you know you're doing great. Seems kind of slow tonight. That's cool. Okay. Now you've had no reason to celebrate recently. Um, Something's upset you, and it's just had you down. Not majorly depressed, but not happy either. Um, I see good news. Something's going to make you very happy coming up, and perhaps it's related to this card. I think um, something you've been working on, trying to obtain or trying to do to get to something you've been trying hard at. It's going to work out, and perhaps that's what this person's telling you how to make it work, or letting you know that it has worked, giving you the news. Now, on the flip side here, though, coming up, I see some bad news coming from the home front. Um, could be relatives, the house, the apartment, the home, um, anything related to the family or the home. Some sort of bad news is coming. All right, Haley. Sorry to tell you. Hope that made some sense for you. Okay, let's see. Texas is next. Then Mike. Oh, yeah. Well, Lisa Thomas normally does that, and he's uh he's got company this week, so he can't. Rain's put up some. Should you ask for your inheritance? What will become of it? Okay. Yeah, I see it, Texas. Yeah, Thomas normally does it. Well, you're welcome, Haley. I'm glad. I'm glad. But Rain's jumped in and helped out, and she's good too. Mm. Right off the bat, I'd say don't do it. Okay, things are not going well, or will not go well, or won't go smoothly. Um, there's this person, possibly a woman, very intuitive and everything. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's the one you're asking about the inheritance, or the one in charge of it, or something. It looks bad if you would get it. I would say uh, it looks really bad, and you'll wind up looking or feeling kind of alone and left out. Maybe distant from your family. They might, you know, what am I trying to say? Shun you a bit. I hate to say it. So I don't know. It just doesn't look like from what this tarot reading says. It does not like it would look like it would turn out good. Okay, Texas. Sorry, but yeah, that strongly indicates it will not turn out good. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Oh, thanks, Rain. Um, Haley, we have a Facebook group if you want to join it. It's up there. You might have already. I don't recall. Okay. Oh. Okay. It looks like a time of aggression here or something. Boy, a lot of swords, and that means like war and fighting and all like that. That's just my general observation of it. Um, you'd in the past you'd been weighing on doing something, um, not sure what to do, and although it doesn't say what you do end up doing, but it looks like you've made your decision finally. And if it applies to this card, that was a bad decision you've made. Because I see bad news coming, news of a loss of some sort. Um, Message, something, it's going to be negative, whatever it is. but you're going to maintain your sense of justice and right. Um, Whatever this is doesn't shake you from that. And it looks like you're going to go back to the drawing board here. This decision didn't pay out well, apparently. So it looks like you're going to be going back to the drawing board and doing some more planning and stuff. Not acting on it yet or anything, but you're not giving up. It doesn't look like you're trying it again. Okay, Mike. Oh, I understand that, Miss K. Yeah, me too. I have them real bad. If I'm not in the air conditioning, if I go out of the air conditioning, I just clog up and it gets all nasty. I sneeze and you're welcome, Mike. Hope that made some sense to you. Okay, was there anyone else for the tarot cards? You're welcome, Haley. Yeah, I'm glad to hear we were able to help. I hope that problem is still under control that you had. Oh, that could be the bad news and the loss. Okay, is that all for the tarot cards? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's sad. Okay. I think I mentioned it the other day, but there's a bunch of other people in here. I got a set of mahjong cards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, you have um mahjong. They're a game, but you can also read fortunes with them. It's an ancient Chinese method of fortune telling. And right now I can't study them yet because I don't have the book. The book's waiting to come. But yeah, they're similar to a deck of playing cards, but with different patterns on them and stuff. You'll see when I get them, when I get the book. Okay, I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff. Make room. For the oracle cards, we have. Where am I at? Okay, I'll go over here. Mystical Shaman. Okay. We have Angels and Ancestors. The Soul's Journey. Moonology. I'm still getting them. Hang in there. Here's the I Ching. That's another ancient method of fortune telling in China. I have the Native American oracle cards. Got a room for a couple more, huh? Let's see. Okay, let's see. I think I can squeeze these in. Okay, next we have Shamanic Healing, Whispers of Love, Black Moon Astrology, and Botanical Inspirations. So let's see. If you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 decks. Okay, so if you want Mystical Shaman, Oracle, pick 1. Angels and Ancestors, pick 2. The Soul's Journey, pick 3. Moonology, pick 4. I Ching, pick 5. Native American, pick 6. Shamanic Healing, pick 7. Whispers of Love, pick 8. Black Moon, pick 9. And Botanical Inspirations, pick 10. Hi, Shimmer Soul. Welcome. Okay, just put your number down. Hey, Mike. Or is this Belinda? That looks like a Belinda Terry. And I'm going to grab some coffee. I'll go over the numbers thing. But Cindy, if you could put your number down of the oracle reading you want. Oh, Jill. I'm sorry, Jill. So Jill, pick the number you want, and I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Okay, Mike. Oh, okay, Belinda. Y'all confusing me. Okay, let me see. Just a sec. Okay, there you are. Hey, Aaron. Oh, okay, Jill. Well, I'll go over these again. Okay, if you want the mystical shaman oracle, put in 1. Angels and ancestors, put in 2. The soul's journey, put in 3. Moonology is 4. I Ching is 5. Native American is 6. Shamanic healing is 7. Whispers of love is 8. Black moon is 9. And botanical inspirations is 10. Yeah, thanks. Thanks everyone for the help. Yeah, I didn't get all my cards up here. I still have like 5 decks. I don't want to overwhelm you all. Okay. Okay, Kim wants number 2. Jill, if you could put what number you want in, please do. Um, I'll give you just a little bit longer, and then if not, I'll read Kim's. I'm sorry you're behind. Hey, Boomer, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, Shimmer Soul wants a 9. Well, let me see. Jill, I'll slip you in whenever I see you when you tell me what deck you want. And I'll go ahead and read Kim in the meantime, and then maybe Shimmer Soul if I haven't heard from you yet. I know that can be a pain. My computer used to do that bad. Okay, this is for Kim. Don't mind my cards, I got powder on them. Hi, Rainbow, Supernatural, Paranormal. Welcome. Oh, not bad, Boomer. Okay, you've got Kim. You've got the stag, and let me read that one. Maybe if I can find it. Here we go. 132. Okay, Jill wants a 9. Okay, Jill, I'll be right back with you. Oh boy, I've had powder in those. There's baby powder all over the place here. Okay, the message is come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. Excuse me. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic tradition, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in changing times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and material that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattle, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it may also represent fertility and sexuality, maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag allows energy Stag energy allows you to feel safe because your antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You're being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This, in turn, will give you even more power to thrive. Onwards and upwards. And there you have it. Next is Jill. Oh. And she wanted the Black Moon cards. Oh, that's okay, Jill. Everything's fine. Things happen. We just work around them here, that's all. Hey, Jill. You have Void of Course Moon missing. Void of Course Moon missing. And it's the last card in the deck, I think. Okay, Jill. The moon is a friend for the lonesome to talk to. Carl Sandburg said that. All is not as it seems. This void of course moon card can be daunting. It may not be a good or opportune time to answer your question. As it is now, the results may not be what you want. What is a void of course moon? The moon travels through the entire zodiac in 27 and a half days. There is a moment when the moon makes its last major aspect before leaving one sign and entering the next. It's as if the moon has gone to sleep. Her wisdom is being withheld until she moves into a new sign and the moon begins a new chapter or story. The usual axiom for starting things on a void of course moon is nothing will come of the matter. Matters will not go as you planned. In fact, most of the time it will end up far worse than you planned. You have been caught blissfully unaware. You've missed something or you weren't paying attention close enough, but you won't be able to set the situation right at the current time. This card says to set still and stay as you are. Take no action at the current time. Wait for the storm to pass. It is time to be patient and allow matters to settle before beginning anew. Allow this matter to resolve on its own without your help, work, or interference. Don't bail out anyone or make loans currently because it's unlikely you will be repaid. Medical results will probably not be accurate. If your question is about a job or career move, then it's not the right one. If you apply for a job and got hired, it will not be long lasting. It's possible you will get hired, and then a more suitable job will come along and you will have to leave the first one. After a long and costly effort, your matter in question may fail. People around you may start behaving like screw-ups. It could be great passion that is playing against you. Discipline is needed. It is not a time to act impulsively. Whatever you do as your routine will stay as it is. However, matters that are unplanned or spontaneous will tend to work out for you. Void of course moon can be used to your benefit, so keep this in mind when this card shows up. For instance, you can work on something you really don't want. You can interact with people you really don't become a fixture in your life. Embarking on anything new or untried will tend to go wrong. In other words, when the void of course moon presents itself, if you agree to plan, you won't really. Excuse me. If you agree to plans you don't really want to come about, then it will be very likely they will not come about. However, meditation and any type of psychic or spiritual efforts will work out better when the void of course moon card turns up. It's a good time to dream and even make plans. Just do not act on them yet. Also, do not plan a wedding if this card comes up. Keep in mind, the time is not yet ripe. Okay. Weather cancellations, frustrations, delay, vagueness, hollow feelings, a sense of everything being unreal, emptiness, making mistakes, and other bad decisions, promises not met, unfulfilled plans, the sleeping mind, not paying attention, false starts, matters remain uninvolved. A time to wait and start over, a time to float or rest, serendipitous occurrences, a time to disconnect, things begun requiring adjustments later, inconclusive or wrong medical results, an unfavorable time to apply for a job, get married, or for non-routine medical procedures. It corresponds to the Eight of Cups in the Tarot card. The key ideas are silence, failed judgment, false readings, wasted effort, the wrong choice, missed opportunities, sleep, and recovery. Whew, that was a long one. Okay. Hi, Carol. How you doing? Okay. Shimmer is next with number 9. Okay. Let me shuffle them up. Okay. This is for Shimmer. You have the Sun, Spirit, Well, they look a lot alike. And you got the first card in the deck. Oh, whoa, excuse me. It's my allergies. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. Martha Graham said that. The sun is at its center of our lives, just as it is, traditionally, in the astrological chart. This is why the placement of the sun is the most significant. The sun is our spirit, our personality. It represents, along with Uranus, the animated flash of life. The sun signifies who we are, essentially. It is also the need to express who we are. In ancient belief, the sun is Amen Ra, the god amongst gods, whose name leads to Amen, the word at the ending of prayer. The sun rules over the condition of our bodies. In the return to light, the ability to transform and rise again, the sun represents our health, vitality, and dynamism. The sun is our strength and what we put our focus on. It is no surprise that it was the sun early people venerated and then developed into the idea of a life giving creator. The sun is also the universal spark, called spirit, that enlivens our body. It is our strength. It is the desire to bring on the outside what exists on the inside. It is life made manifest. The sun says, more than any other planet, I wish to live, I want to thrive. When the sun self presents itself in a spread, adds an encouraging spin to any reading. The sun is all that is good, and the positivity that trumps anything negative. This card says, all eyes are on you. You have the strength and power to get things done. All things that are truly meaningful are starting to happen now. You are in the right place to lead and inspire. It is through the sun's inscription and creativity that will enable you to make things materialize. This may be at the front of a group or on a stage or just the way that you lead with confidence. The sun cards gives an emphatic yes to your reading. Another meaning behind this card is that the summer months are relevant. Summer may be when the wished for event occurs. Parties, events which emphasize creativity and fun, children and childlike adults all figure into the situation. This card also implies an aptitude for acting or just a period of dramatic ability and creative leadership could greatly benefit your mission. You may find yourself singled out, perhaps in a dramatic situation, where you show your skills in the impromptu way, such as giving a speech or teaching a class. It is a time of generosity and laughter. The spotlight shines on your life. What you are doing now is being noticed. If not, you're not used to this, you may react with aloofness. Avoid foolishness, immaturity, and any lack of organization during this time, or the matters could fall apart at the seams. But all in all, this is progressive energetic card which foretells of prodigious things on the horizon. I can't talk. On the horizon. There we go. This card indicates that matters will be going your way, but leadership on your part will be necessary. It is time to act and take your place in the sun. In brief, it means leadership, reigning over the situation, showing majesty, being king or queen, royalty, being noble, being regal, a return to life, getting a second chance, resurrection, passionate love, feeling good, happiness, showing confidence, exhibiting grace, generosity, cats, summer months, tropical areas, parties, bonfires, cookout, The colors orange, red, and gold, decadence, sometimes bad taste, the heart, the liver, and the upper spine, heartburn, dealing or working with children, censoring the inner child except on special occasions, giving favor, winning prizes or awards, finding your divinity. Buddhism, radiating wisdom and light, castles and grandiose homes, new furniture, being noticed. Why is it? What is shining bright? Allowing yourself to shine. Gold medal, jewelry, mirrors, being willful, acting on your own interest, dignity and pride, conceit, being fair, having integrity, or supporting the underdog. The key ideas are life force, power, influence, radiance, the heart chakra, stage presence, and charisma. Okay, there you go, Shimmer. And next one is Rainbow. Chilling like a villain. Hey, Mama Cat. Okay, Rainbow wanted, you're welcome, Shimmer Soul. Rainbow wanted the Black Moon astrology cards too. So I'm shuffling up there. Okay, you've got Mars, Force, um, Mars. Okay, war does not determine who is right, only who is left. Bertrand Russell said that. The Mars card suggests there is something you may have to fight for. The red planet, fiery Mars, is named after the god of war and agriculture, the primary military deity among the Romans. All festivals for Mars in ancient Rome were in March, the month that heralds in the solar time of Aries, the sign that Mars rules. Named by ancients the bright and burning one, Mars is considered an inner planet, so this means that it's capable of being seen by the human eye. Its landscape is reddish orange, and pictures often show an unfathomable pink sky. Mars makes us shove hard in a way that other planets don't. One might call him the bully amongst the planets. Mars is the ruler of sexuality and aggression. It is a lustful planet that drives us, allowing us to face the difficult challenges in life and to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. If we did not have a Mars, we could not know how to fight. This card also means to push back in terms of defense. When Mars is strong in a chart or a reading, you may either face aggressive situations with a need to confront or defend, or an intense, rousing sexual encounter, which may or may not involve romance. Mars indicates overwhelming attractions. This is a time when you feel not only forced but driven. It is a good time to consider goals and desires and not allow them to fall into the shadows. Right now, action is needed. It is not a good time to sit back and wait. When this card presents itself, you are being challenged to protect your interest or to move ahead quickly on something. The Mars card indicates a type of passion and drive that is linked to the spirit and life force. In ancient British magic, this type of energy was the cunning fire that enabled men and women to act like gods and goddesses, to create and to defend, to build energy, to seek and claim, to force and pursue, thus to change. Turning up this card infers that a fire has been lit under the passions, and it is time to achieve what you want in life. At last, you are being shown a clear path. It could be a romantic or sexual in nature, or it could also involve other types of relationships, but more importantly, goals that should be pursued at the current time and as vigorously as possible. It can also indicate a formidable competitor has just arrived on the scene. Other issues do not to do with this card include the law, the military, sport and games, challenges of all kind, becoming physically active and involved, but also fiery tempers and actual fires. The question to ask is how to take action. How do you create a momentum to achieve your goals and dreams? Have you been challenged to protect your own interest? Are you being pushed too hard by something or someone? How do you clear your path to get what you want? Are you willing to battle? Has someone or a situation challenged you to fight? In brief, Mars represents struggles, challenges, the color red, fast cars, the military, sporting events, law enforcement, being forthright, pushing ahead, ambition, being number one, enthusiasm, events that roar toward you, taking you unaware, excitement, noises, others having battles, other people baiting you, being bullied, confronting bullies in the family or on the job, defending the position you have earned, losing your head, accidents or other problems due to being in a rush, overheating, skin rashes, high blood pressure, hemoglobin of the blood, iron, the phallus, drive, animal desires, being ardent, passionate or lustful, sheer energy, strength, and impulsiveness. The key ideas are battles, adversaries, competition, sports events, rushing, and defense. Whew, okay. Wow. Yeah, you might be having some fun there, Rainbow. I don't know. I don't know, Kelly. I need to take a brief breather, but I'll see who's next. Oh, yeah, that's true, Jill. Just keep thinking positive. Um, let's see. Was there anyone after Rainbow? Oh, that's okay, Mama Cat. That's okay. Okay, Lisa. Okay, Rain. Give me just a minute to give my throat a break here. No, Nancy, I'm doing not runes, excuse me. I'm doing oracle cards right now. Um, if you want an oracle card, let me know. And if this is for anyone new coming in, I have Mystical Shaman Oracle, Mystical Shaman, Angels and Ancestors. This is number one. These are number two. The Soul's Journey, that's number three. Moonology, that's four. The I Ching, that's five. Native American Oracle, that's six. Shamanic Healing, that's seven. Whispers of Love, that's eight. Black Moon, that's nine. And Botanical Inspirations, that's 10. So just put a number down. Okay, thanks, Rain. Thanks for being understanding. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. I haven't talked very much. Just the allergies, I guess. My allergies normally get bad this time of year. Oh, you're welcome, Rainbow. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, okay, Mike. Cool. Oh, I should have powdered these. Okay. You've got humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That's a good card to have, I think. We all need a sense of humor. Some people take themselves too seriously. Okay. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. There are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring joy or make you laugh. Besides the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind, so do your best to listen to happy music, read soul enriching fiction, and be wary of movies or TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. So there you go. Hey, Mama Cat, how about if I pull you out a rune card? Not quite the same, but similar. It might help. Because I pulled rune cards with them, the readings today. That's something I don't normally do. Oh, that one's been used. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Fehu, Mama Cat. That's the symbol, Fehu. And that's the very first one. It should be. Yeah, here we go. Fehu means livestock or structure. The rune is associated with the home and family, with abundance, wealth, and fertility. A house that is lived in, protected by a fence in the center of the property. That's it, describing the card. The house indicates that the hearth is where you find peace and protection, symbol of the fertile, safe, and abundant center of your life. We live in a moment of well-being, and this makes us more confident and strong. Ideal conditions for realizing our dreams. Family and our possessions are a starting point rather than an end point, and we have the stability needed to organize the future and expand our horizons. Our actions are well thought out and dictated by calm and foresight. What moment has come to reflect upon the center of our life? What have we achieved and what are we missing? What is precious to us and needs to be protected? What must what must we do to grow further? Fehu makes us strong and helps us build something long lasting. Okay, Mama Cat, how's that? So yours is about the home and family and oh, what I do? I am all confused. Here we go. Doesn't take much. Okay, anyone else want one? Yeah, the Ancestors and Angels deck is a beautiful deck. Oh, well, thank you, Rainbow. I've always hated the sound of my voice. Okay. Rain. Okay, I just gave you Rain. Okay, Nancy, which card did you want? I did Mama Cat a card. Oh, okay. Okay. We have Mystical Shaman Oracle. That's one. Angels and Ancestors is number 2. The Soul's Journey is 3. Moonology is number 4. The I Ching is number 5. Native Americans is number 6. Shamanic Healing is number 7. Whispers of Love is number 8. Black Moon is number 9. And Botanical Inspirations is number 10. Oh, you want me to pick? You're welcome, Rain. Let's see. Hi, Katenda. I think I pronounced that right. I hope so. I'm going to give you an I Ching, Nancy. And I haven't got to use these yet for anyone. So, oh, hey, Bridget. How you doing? Oh, okay. Great. I'm glad I got that right. Okay. You've got number 47. These don't have anything written on them except symbols. And that's like a tree on the edge of a cliff, hanging from the edge of a cliff. 47. Okay. That symbol is kun. It means exhaustion. Water has drained away from the lake, leaving it dry and barren. In human life, character is proven at times of an adversity. Character is proven at times of adversity when it seems like all joy has been drained from your life. Maintaining hope and good cheer under hard circumstances can bring exhaustion of spirit. When fate is unkind, care must be taken to replenish what has been used up. One must remain true to oneself. Okay, Nancy? Remain true to yourself and hang in there. It just shows good character that you don't give up. Um, well, you're welcome, Nancy. Was there anyone else that wanted a tarot card? I mean, a oracle card. Excuse me. Anyone else want an oracle card? I'll see Bridget. Maybe I'll give you and Mama Cat both a reading. Yes, last call, please. If you have a request for an oracle card, please let us know. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. It's my voice. Worst of all, I'm starting to go hoarse. Okay. Mama Cat, you still here? Let's see. Is Mama Cat still in? Okay. Well, Mama Cat had asked for one earlier, and I don't know if she's still here or not, but I'll go ahead and give her one. I'll tell her to go back and look at this. Then I'll get you, Bridget. You'll be next after that. Um, oh, you're welcome, Bridget. Remote kindergarten. Huh. Is that like working from home? I've never heard that term used before. And good luck to him. Okay. Now this is from Mama Cat, and I'll get to you in just a second, Bridge. Okay, I see ambition, light, cosmic breakthrough, growth, cosmic consciousness. It looks like you're going to have some sort of breakthrough. Uh, I see limits, though, upheavals, risks, delays. Things aren't going to go all that well right away. There's going to be a sudden change, and a lot has to do with your timing on things. Okay? A lot has to do with your timing, how you go about it, when you go about it. Watch out. I see trickery, interference, deceit. Something's going on behind your back. Um, Revealed secrets, unexpected results, disloyalty. Someone's being disloyal to you, Mama Cat, and you're going to find out something about it here coming up. Okay? And I already read you a ring card, Mama Cat. So let me do Bridget now. Yeah, my mom, I didn't go to kindergarten. My mom homeschooled me through kindergarten. And I'm just as happy she did. Because when I got to first grade, I was ahead of everybody. It really helped me along. Hmm. I'm not seeing anything in those, Bridget. Okay. For you, Bridget. Oh, I see money, fulfillment, power, material gain. Um, Careful, don't let it go to your head, though. That could lead to greed, even. I see an upset in plans, delays, unexpected travel possible, but you might feel a little lost, if anything. Um, there's going to be a radical change in attitude, yours or someone else around you. Major change coming. Um, Major change coming, period. This is going to be a noteworthy change. Something's ending, something new's beginning, and it's going to be something you'll remember for quite a while. And the last one is looks like you might be stubborn, not listening to advice on some issue. You should listen. It would be to your benefit if you listen. Okay, it might help with what you're going to get here. So good luck to you, Bridget. Now let me read you a rune card. And you have Lagos, which means lake, I believe. I think it means lake. Like loch in Scottish means lake, and lagoon. Um, Here we go. Oh, it means water. The key word is inspiration. This is for you, Bridget. The rune is tied to the fertile power of creativity. In the image, you see a siren on the shore of a body of water is lost in thought. Her expression is inspired and happy. She seems to be in harmony with the surrounding nature. Just as water is excuse me, let me start again. Just as water is necessary for plants to grow, so imagination is necessary to give color, strength, and meaning to our lives. A romantic vision with the desire for beauty brings about an interior evolution and an increase in our power. Are we in contact with creative energy, or do we remove it as it frightens us? How do we feel when we are in love? Full of energy, shaken, intimidated? Are we afraid of change? Lagoose brings empathy and increased understanding of ourselves and others. Okay, Bridget. Hey, Tammy. Welcome, Tammy. Okay. Well, I put all my cards away. I can give you a rune card if that's okay. You're welcome, Bridget. And you're welcome, Tammy. Okay, Tammy, you have Awaz. And that's a pretty freaky looking card. Awaz. And that means um, horse. Okay. It's associated with action and movement. A winged horse cuts through the sky up here, while in the foreground a young woman with a sort of third eye stares intently at something and thinks prior to acting. To be successful, you have to be very determined. Our potential is great, provided that we know how to value it by following the flow of events with courage, without remaining stationary or intimidated in the face of new changes that life offers us. Our key task is to find our place in the world. Do we daydream do our own dreams embody solid planning? Do we have a tendency to flee our problems, taking refuge in a fantasy world? AWAS enables us to be more pragmatic and organized. It boosts self esteem and the ability to give body to our own dreams. Okay, Tammy, there you go. Okay, well, before my voice completely goes on me here, I'm going to bring this to an end. Thank you all, Rain, um, Tammy, whoever else has been helping with links and stuff and helping me keep track of people. Thank you all. And thank you all for coming. I appreciate seeing you all here. And okay, Tammy, that's great. That's great news. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your week. It's hump day. Uh, but anyway, you all have a great day. And hopefully, I'll see you on Saturday. Peace. And remember, believe. Love you all too. Bye.